The modern cargo ship is a massive, floating industrial asset. Out on the ocean, one vessel can carry a physical valuation upwards of 100 crore rupees. But out on the open water, one navigational error is all it takes. When a massive vessel collides with another through negligence, that entire 100 crore rupee investment is instantly at risk. Once the crew is safe and the physical wreckage settles, the focus shifts to a massive financial puzzle. How does the law fix a multi-million-dollar mistake? Courts solve this using the principle of restitutio in integrum. It's a Latin term for restoring the victim to the exact financial position they held right before the crash, using precise monetary compensation to achieve financial equilibrium. Reaching that equilibrium requires splitting the calculation into two divergent paths, depending entirely on the physical fate of the damaged ship. This is a strict accounting exercise designed to counter the financial reality of the accident. To see how it works, we have to look at two different timelines. Timeline A begins with a total loss. This occurs when a ship is sinking beyond recovery or when repair costs exceed the vessel's value. In this scenario, the commercial trading life of this specific vessel is over. The primary remedy here is the market value of the ship immediately before the loss. In this example, that results in a base claim of 80 crore rupees. Compensation includes pending freight, the specific income the ship would have earned on that voyage. The claim finalizes with reasonable emergency expenses, like wreck investigation and survey costs, totaling the full payout. Rewinding the scenario, we find timeline B. The ship survives with a heavily crushed bow, but because it is repairable, it's a partial loss. The vessel is moved into a dry dock, where it will remain immobilized for repairs. Unlike a total loss, the owner recovers the exact cost of repairs, which here is 4 crore rupees. But a ship in dry dock cannot earn freight, creating a compounding expense as the calendar ticks away. Downtime is expensive. A 20 lakh rupee daily charter income over a 15-day repair adds 3 crore rupees. Finally, secondary costs like port dues, dry docking fees, and pilotage stack onto the ledger to finalize the claim. Partial loss compensation is a complex calculation of repair bills and lost time, designed to keep the ship financially viable for global trade. Regardless of the timeline, a ship owner does not have a blank check to let costs spiral. Maritime law imposes a duty to mitigate, meaning the injured party must take reasonable steps to minimize their losses. If a 10 lakh rupee temporary patch prevents 2 crore rupees in secondary damage, the owner is legally required to make that repair. If allowed to worsen through inaction, the court refuses compensation for avoidable losses. The law provides full compensation for the initial accident, but it penalizes those who fail to act in the aftermath. Comparing these side by side reveals how the law adapts. One path pays out for the end of a ship's life, the other pays to overcome a massive interruption. Despite the different variables, both paths are calibrated to reach the same mathematical equilibrium for the owner. Whether the ship is lost or repaired, the result is the same: the achievement of restitutio in integrum. Maritime law acts as a financial shock absorber. It ensures that catastrophic accidents on the high seas are countered by precision economics, protecting the investments that keep global trade moving.